Next on Martha, she's one of TV's favorite soap villains.
The other characters wouldn't want my character anywhere near nice.
Now Alison Sweeney's slicing up one of Martha's favorite good things.
Well, over the past 13 years, my first guest has battled bulimia. She has been left at the altar. She's had an 11-month pregnancy. She's been on death row, and she kidnapped her baby sister. More recently, she has been tormented by her alter ego. Take a look at this.
Well, welcome to reality, Sammy. Life's not fair. But I can tell you what is really bad karma for you to try to take love that does not belong to you. So why don't you get your rear in gear and tell Austin that Carrie is the CEO of High Style? I will not, and there is nothing you can do to make me, so just go away.
From Days of Our Lives, please welcome one of daytime TV's favorite soap villains, Alison Sweeney. Everybody loves Alison. Now, why do you think everybody loves such an evil creature?
I think that everyone has faults, and I think they all secretly want to do some of the things that I have done over the years. So they get out all their feelings through my character. And
so
you
are really a nice person in real life, right?
Well, I try to be.
Does it ever rub off?
No, I get out all my aggression in the studio, and I get to go home and live a very normal life. And my husband always teases me, though, sometimes when he sees the show and he sees the mean expressions on my face. He'll be like, "I know that expression. I've seen that before."
Well, we asked you on the show because we know you love animals. We know that you are an animal rights activist. We know that you love horses and dogs, and that you like making a nice home. And you seem to be like our ideal.
Oh, well, thank you for saying so. Having you say those words means a lot to me. I grew up with it. My mom is a huge animal fan, and we grew up with all sorts of horses ever since. My mom put me on a horse when I was 3 years old.
Do you still have a horse?
And we still have horses.
Yeah.
They're retired. They're at pasture now and just living the good life.
Yeah.
So I've done that my whole life. We grew up with dogs and cats and everything ever since I was so little, and it's just been a big part of my life.
Well, Francesca asked especially to come and visit because you were going to be here today.
Aww.
Yes.
She is absolutely beautiful, and she outweighs my dogs. I'm sure you don't hear that very often, but I have three Chihuahuas.
Oh, but you do. You have gorgeous Chihuahuas, and these are Consuela, Frida, and Paco.
That's right.
And they are very cute.
Thank you.
I like Chihuahuas. I think they're very lovely.
Oh, they're so much fun.
Yeah.
And
they hang out in a pack?
They do. It's so funny to watch them play.
Doggies. Oh. She wants the real thing here.
Yeah, I think that she
Do you have toys like this for them?
I do. Well,
have you seen these toys? These. They're so funny. I have these things. Are you talking to me? And then there's other ones that say, "Forget about it."
That is
in the
so
middle of the
funny.
night, I hear somebody saying, "Forget about it." And I go, "Oh, you know."
I had the Taco Bell one, and it said it had the Taco Bell dog, and it just they loved it. It was like almost the same size as our Chihuahua. It was so funny.
Well, congratulations on being a mom too. How old is your child?
He's 10 and a half months old.
Oh, it's a brand new mother.
That's Ben.
Oh, there he is. Little punk hairdo.
I know. Well, for Halloween, we got into the spirit of things.
That's very cute. Now, so he's well behaved.
He is so wonderful. He is happy all the time.
And that was the 11th-month pregnancy? They added on some pillows?
Yeah, exactly. No, on the show, it's so funny. You know, they just stretch out stuff. And the end of that story is that my character was pregnant for 11 months and then spent 5 days or 5 episodes in labor and then had to have the C-section. So I'm in this room by myself, you know, sweating and doing the labor pain scenes, and then finally she ends up having to have a C-section anyway.
Well, what happened to Sammy while you were on maternity leave?
That's a great question.
Did you take leave?
I did take a couple weeks off, and they were wonderful about it at the show. And they wrote a storyline where my character dressed herself up as a man, disguised herself as a man for several. I think they actually have.
Oh yeah, we have a picture.
A photo of the actor who played me while I was on maternity leave.
Interesting, right?
And so we actually did a scene where a makeup artist supposedly applied makeup to me and taught me to put on the mustache.
So
and
now,
everything.
if you win an Emmy, does he win the Emmy?
He Yeah, we'll split it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I guess he sort of has your profile.
He has the exact same eye color
Yeah.
and similar sort of facial features. And then the funny thing is, he did my mannerisms. So I would watch the show, and I was thinking to myself, that's not me. Like, do I really do that? And everyone else was
I'm
like,
sure he
yes,
watches you very carefully.
So, yeah.
So what is the craziest thing Sammy has done? Have you always been Sammy? Is that the name always?
Yeah, my character is
Okay.
Sammy, and I feel the same way as you do, showing those flashbacks.
Yeah.
We sometimes show flashbacks from the show, and I started in 1993. And let's just all be honest, I mean, who dressed well in 1993? And my hair, and it's mortifying.
I know. Isn't it fun, though?
It's hilarious. It is so funny. So we have great flashbacks on the show all the time, and I have done some outlandish things, as you listed at the beginning. I think my favorite is I had one storyline that just came to mind was I had a scene where I had to operate a gun, and I was supposed to be driving a car and shooting out the window, like behind me, with people, gangsters chasing after me. And in the scene, the gun never fired properly. So at one point, I finally took my hands off the wheel because the green screen keeps flashing by while they're shooting it, and I like hung myself out of the window, and I was like pretending to fire.
And the car is speeding along.
It was so funny. The crew just busted out laughing. We had a great time.
Well, when we come back, I'll be showing Alison a great party favor idea for her son's first birthday. Yeah.